Yo, 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 what's good? My name is Mel, and welcome to this week's Cup of Mel. You already know, you already know, you already know. Okay, so this week we're gonna do a great special holiday edition, and we're gonna do an edition on Hanukkah. You already know, shout out to people who celebrate Hanukkah. 8 days, 8 lights, miracles, latkes, dreidels, menorahs, Sufganiyot, Sufganiyot, Sufganiyot. So, what I'm gonna do this week is, I am going to take, so I went ahead and I bought Sufganiyot from 5 bakeries, but 3 of them are in Los Angeles city area, and then 2 is from the Valley. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and review that with a cup of Mel, of course. We're gonna go ahead, go back downtown, down to the East Coast, to Brooklyn, New York, where I be from, and we're gonna go ahead and review Dunkin Donuts coffee. Now, you know, everybody runs on Dunkin'. So I'm gonna take this original blend, and I bought it in a whole bean area format thingamajiggy-jing. And I'm gonna take the beans and I'm gonna show you how I grind my coffee, because, you know, there's an art to it. And also, side note, whole bean coffee is cheaper when you buy the grinded version, like the ground version. So like, if you just bought a grinder, I don't even know what it's called. I think grounder. You can just like save so much more money. Clearly I don't know how to speak English, but we all know that by now. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and open the bag. Oh, I tried to do a German accent. That was a fail. So, never opened it before, fresh out of the box. I bought this at Target. I bought this for, I think, $7.99 or $8. I think it was $8.99 originally, and then I got it for actually $6.99 on sale. Clearly, I'm really bad at pricing, but I'm gonna get better. I promise. I promise. So great. Oh, it smells so divine. So you open it. It has this thing. You know, every standard. It does not have like. Oh, it does. Okay, it has the little breathing area. Because I was about to say, like, why don't you have it? Holy moly, whole beans. Wow, that was really cool. Okay, so open it. The beans are up in there. How about we take out some beans so we can take a look at it? They're medium roast. They're like not that dark. Oops. Yeah, let's how does it taste? You know, like Starbucks, they make those like chocolate covered beans. Like they just take the bean, they cover it in chocolate. So this is me tasting the bean. It's okay. It's not the best. It has a bit of a sourness to it. Whatever, let's hope it tastes better when it's done in the Mr. Coffee machine. So, I take this, and then I take this Crooks grinder that I bought from Macy's for $39.99, or it was $29.99, something like that. A lot of 99s in my life, literally, and I don't understand why, because what benefit do you get from making things 99? You know what I mean? It's like growing up, I used to get Arizona sweet tea. You would go to the deli growing up, right? And I would be like, oh, I'm gonna get this. And they were like, 99 cents. And I'm like, okay, here's $1. And they never gave me back my penny. So, like, just say it's $1. Whatever. Anyway, plus with tax, it doesn't even like equal like a standard number. Like, okay, this is $29.99. Let's say plus tax, it's gonna be like $34.62. Like, you know? So I'm gonna take it. It's plugged in already. And then I'm not gonna measure it like with a measurer. I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna pour. So you see that like metal area, like how it's just metally, I'm just gonna literally fill it up till the, like, just to the metal area, the line, like that's the cap. Cool. Then I'm gonna put this in, and then, didn't mean that's for that to start that fast, and then you just press the button and then it just like literally grinds it for you. All right, so I just unplugged it. We're ready. It just got grinded up. So we're gonna open it and it's gonna be like this, all grounded all up in here like this, literally powdery AF. Let's give it a smell. Smells like New York. Yeah, so then the next step we're gonna do is, you know the deal, we're gonna take these little filters, and then we're gonna put it in my lovely Mr. Coffee over here. So you pop the top off, you take one of these white tangs, you put it up in this little thingamajig right here. I'm really zooming through this because you should have watched my first video already, and if you didn't, then go watch my first video and then you'll know how to do this. And if you don't know how to use this coffee machine, then I don't know what to tell you, what world you live in. So we take that gray, I'm just gonna literally pour all of that in there. Like that, you know, hitting the baby's bottom. You know, when not baby's bottom, when they're like, you know, like not choking. Whatever, you know what I mean. Like, whatever. So I'm gonna go get a spoon. I'm gonna get a spoon because there's always like leftover residue on it or whatever. And then I'm just gonna take everything because, you know, use all your money's worth. Don't leave anything empty. So that's that. Cool. Amazing, fantastic. Love it. Cool. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna get rid of this because we don't need it no more. Then next, I already went ahead and filled my water up. We're doing 6 cups. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna do, wow, I'm literally not the best at this. I'm gonna literally do 4 cups. So we're gonna do 4 cups. You literally pour that into the back there. Then you put this in there. Then you close that. And then you press that. And then you wait. Montage. Today I played a game of dreidel with my sister, and guess who won? Me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gelt in my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gelt in my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. And while we're waiting for our CUP-O-MEL's approved Cup of Joe, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Sufganiyot. So I went ahead and I went to 3 bakeries in Los Angeles City and then 1 market in LA as well that sells Sufganiyot from bakeries in the Valley. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna try out all of these lovely little pieces of doughy freshness, and I'm gonna let you know what I think. Like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be great. So we're gonna start off with the cheapest one out of the. Also, I'm gonna tell you the price, and I'm gonna tell you, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, for bang for your buck, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna I'm gonna try actually the one that's closest to my house and the one that was the most like price-wise was the lowest. So if you know BREA Bagels Company, it's here on Beverly Boulevard, but it's called BREA, I think Beverly was, whatever, it's called BREA Bagels Co. on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles. Their Sufganiyot goes for $1.69 a piece, and it literally looks like this. They like leave the jelly like right there on top, looking like so yummy. They don't sprinkle it with powdered sugar though. And then this is the packaging that it comes in. It literally comes in like the regular, you know, regular packaging. So we're gonna give this a taste. Ready? I'm ready. Oh, the coffee's probably ready too. But we're gonna give it a second to just chillax and wait. Cool. This is just the bread part. It's really satisfying. Like, it's chewy and like moist, you know. And I literally got these yesterday, so it's pretty good for a day of staying out. Now we're gonna go ahead and eat the jelly part. So that was a doughy. I'm just gonna break it because there's no way I'm gonna get to the middle of that. So let's take that little jelly bit, put that there, and bite it. Okay, literally tastes like strawberry jam or raspberry jam. Literally tastes like strawberry, but it's raspberry. It tastes like legit handmade jam. I'm Middle Eastern, so my family, like my aunts, they make homemade jam, literally like a big pot, putting fresh organic raspberries, strawberry, whatever, you know, strawberries, apricots, whatever. They make like this homemade jam, and it's so good, and it's literally has that sweetness to it of fresh raspberry jam. Literally, kid you not. So good job. Amazing. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Eilat Market in Pico Boulevard. They have two bakeries in the valley that come and deliver Sufganiyot for them, and you can buy them prepackaged in a package of 4. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with the Angel Cafe Bakery. This is in Encino and Ventura Boulevard. This is the packaging. It's $6.99 for 4, so it comes down to $1.75 each one. Yeah, so that's that. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the one that it is, and this is the one that is, this isn't this. Here, you can take a look. I noticed that this is a bit more like, from the way it looks outside, it seems like more like fried, like super fried. Like there's like those frying like bubbles around it. Whatever. Anyway, let's just give it a go. Mind you, everything, I bought it yesterday, so it has been sitting in my house for a day. So we are testing it out after one day of sitting out. So really important to know if these things stay moist or not, you know, because when you buy it, what if, you know, you want it to stay good for like 2-3 days. So this tastes more, okay, so the bread, it tastes more like fried dough. Like, have you ever had Zappoli's or like, so it's more doughy, 100% way more doughier than the La Brea Sufganiyot. The La Brea Sufganiyot is just more moist. This is also moist, but it's way more like doughier, like as if you were frying dough, which is clearly what a donut is, but like, it's just doughier, way more doughier. But you know what? The bread, it's not that bad. It's satisfying. I like it. Let's try jelly. It's good. It's not bad. It just tastes like it tastes like a donut. Like I can get at Dunkin' Donuts, you know, but like this time of year you want like Sufganiyot, you want something special. You want it to be like home, like tasty, but like, you know, more homey. But this just tastes like a straight up a jelly donut with like, you know, you go to Restaurant Depot or whatever, you go to whatever that restaurant store is and you just buy like those big jelly boxes, and it's like that type of jelly, so it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. So now we're gonna move on to Renaissance Parv Kosher Foods. This is, I guess, not a bakery, or it's just a store. I don't know, but it's in Van Nuys, the company or whatever. This is the packaging. You buy it at Elot Market. It comes up to $7.49 a pop, like for 4. So each one comes up to how much? $188 each. The Renaissance Kosher Foods. This is their Sufganiyot. They really smother that in powdered sugar. Let's give it a go. Probably have powdered sugar a little more. Well, allergy season. I need to try the jelly better. I'm just gonna break it open. Sorry, guys. No. Oh my god. This literally tastes like medicine. This does not have a pleasant jelly taste at all. The dough's not bad. It's really doughy. I feel like because they're shipping it from a bakery or place from the valley, I think they like add more preservatives in it or whatever. Yeah, Renaissance Bakery is not my favorite. The jelly literally tastes like sugar, red food dye, and cough syrup. Aftertaste, that's nasty. I did not like that. Sorry, Renaissance. I would not recommend it. Let me just wet my mouth here before I start. Okay. Literally, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Beverlywood Bakery. Beverlywood Bakery was $2.45 each. Yeah, probably on the more expensive side, but it is a bakery fresh made to serve. And they literally just give it to you in like these little packages. It depends on what your size is. It's just standard. This or the big one. I only got 3, so yeah, whatever. This is what it looks like right here. Looks really good. Like, it looks really yummy. Heavier. So I'm really thinking the jelly is gonna be really like taken there. Not that much powdered sugar on top of it. Now we're gonna give it a go. And where do they put the, oh, and then I noticed how they insert the jelly from the bottom versus all the other ones, they insert it from the side. I don't know if that means anything, but. This, okay, I don't know if you noticed this, but Beverlywood has so much jelly, which is really nice because, you know, the other ones, they have like bread jelly. This is like bread jelly, which is really nice. So the jelly overpowers the bread for sure. The dough. The dough is very satisfying to bite into because it's not too doughy. You just like, it's like cracks into it almost. Your teeth crack into it. Super, a lot of jelly. So it's more, if you really like jelly and you're more of like, I just want jelly, I don't care about the dough, the bread, yada yada, I would 100% get the Beverlywood. Because it's really like super jelly-ish, jelly-filled. But the dough is not like I want the dough to be like, it's like, it's almost like when they made it, they added a lot of water. It's like pancakey. Like when you make pancakes and you're biting into it and it's just like, but the jelly overpowers it. Jelly's good though. It's not like, it's not, there's still chunks in it, which is nice. So far, the La Brea and the Beverlywood jellies are like pretty like good. I think the La Brea one's my favorite because you can like, they have like, you taste it, you can like bite into the raspberry. It's like jam, but this one also has chunks of raspberry, which is dope. So we're gonna move on to the most expensive one on our list from Schwartz's bakery on Pico. There's two of them. This one's the one, the 8622 West Pico. There's two of them and I always mix them up. But anyway, this is that one. This comes into each one for $2.50. And they come, so the thing with Schwartz is they come like this. And I really liked the packaging because it looks so legit, you know, like bakery. And then they like put it in this and they give you powdered sugar and you powder the sugar on your Sufganiyot yourself. And this is OK kosher certification. So I powdered the sugar and everything already on it, and it's smaller than all the other ones. The other ones are pretty big. So yeah, let's give this a go and see what it tastes like. Oh my God. Wow. So good. Okay. I know why they charge $2.50 each one. It's just, okay, I can't. I've been eating so much Sufganiyot, you don't understand. Schwartz's dough is the best. So moist, so like chewy, but like just satisfying chew, you know? And the jelly's not bad. It's still has a bit of a medicated taste after, but because the dough's so good, it's like whatever. But like if you can take La Brea's jelly and put it in the Schwartz's dough, that would be the best Sufganiyot in Los Angeles, or by far the world, my opinion. It's so good. JK, I'm joking. Homemade, so much, obviously so much better. Wow, this is really good. The dough in Schwartz is really good. And literally, I bought this yesterday, and I had one yesterday, and the dough's still the same. It hasn't changed a bit. Great, amazing. Now, let's go back to the coffee, because I really need to like, you know, drink some coffee on top of this and like simmer it down, because like my mouth is like super jellified and like doughfied. So, shalom, peace. Great. Taking my lovely cup, taking my lovely coffee, pouring it up, pouring it up, pouring it up. ASMR. Pour. Okay. Smell. Okay, so this is definitely a lighter coffee. So it's not a strong scent at all. I know this is gonna sound so weird, but like, I think I said this in another video of mine or something like that, or I will say it and repeat myself 100 times, is that like deli coffee and like, I don't know, in New York, when you walk into like a deli or a coffee shop, like it almost smells like an acid, like the coffee's acidic, like there's acid and like it smells like a little bit of like urine-y. I know this sounds so weird, but like it's not like urine, like a homeless person peed in the bathroom and like there's urine smell. It's more like if you can imagine how sour urine smells. Maybe I just think that, but like, that's what it smells like. It smells good though. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just smells really like oh no, there we go. We're gonna talk about it. I went to London. I studied in London, and I went to Shakespeare's house, and they had us like smell like scents from back in the day, and they made us smell like rose because the people wouldn't shower back then, and like they would wear rose perfume. But the rose, the way they made it was so high concentrated to make the bad body odor smell go away, that it had a like strong like scent to it, but it smelled so good. It like would not burn, but like your nose, you know? So like it's like acid. It's like acidic. If like you can smell acid, and like I'm gonna keep saying that, but the acid levels are high on this, and it reminds me of like rose and urine and body odor and but pleasant stuff. Like it's like whatever. I'm rambling too much, but that's what it smells like. Yeah, it's not the best smell, but it's coffee, you know? I feel like coffee smells better when you're like here versus like putting your face in it. So now, first we're gonna do is taste. Black. It's a bit sour. It tastes like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Like if you're gonna buy this from Dunkin' Donuts, that's what it tastes like. It's a bit sour because I think so what Dunkin' Donuts does is, and I'm gonna call you out, is like their coffee is so watered down. Like literally you order coffee and it's watered down, and I don't like it. So this is just the concentrate is way higher. It's a bit sour, but it's not bad. It literally tastes like sour coffee. It's good though, but this is black, and like I don't know, I never drink coffee black, but if you do and you like sour medium roast, go for it. Now we're gonna put unsweetened vanilla. My favorites, well, not my favorite, I like Blue Diamond more, but this is Silk. I think this is like $3.79 or something like that. So I put that in there, and now we're gonna give it another taste. Very important taste test. Okay, when you add the milk, the almond milk, 100% evens the taste. So it was sour before. Adding the almond milk makes it really pleasant and light. It's a very light coffee. 100% recommended if you're gonna eat something super strong. Like right now, I just took a bite of the SCHWARTZ Sufganiyot. Really, really powerful, sweet. Then took a sip of the Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Pleasant, super pleasant. So 100%, if you're gonna eat Sufganiyot this season, I would get the Dunkin' Donuts original blend medium roast, some almond milk, pair that well with some strong sweet Sufganiyot, and it'll be really pleasant because you're taking something this, and you're making it even each other out. So I approve this. I give it a 10 out of 10. Dunkin' Donuts, you never, ever disappoint me. And my top choice for Sufganiyot, if you're gonna go buy it in Los Angeles, would be Schwartz's Bakery, and BREA Bagel. It's just, I would get both. I would literally buy a dozen of each and just have that in your house. That's like it. So thank you for watching. Happy Hanukkah. Light your candles. Buy your gifts. Give someone a card. Wish people happiness and life, you know, long life. And don't eat too much Sufganiyot because you will regret it. Like I'm gonna go jog right now for like a long time to get rid of all of that sugar. So yeah, catch you next week.